everyone. Let me ask you a question. What is the single biggest reason your clients get frustrated and give up on a treatment plan? It's not the products, it's not the cost, it's almost always because of mismatched expectations. A client comes to you with a barrier that has been compromised for months or even years, and they secretly hope for a miracle fix by Friday, and it's only Wednesday. We've all been there. Our job, or our real job, is to gently guide them away from that instant fix mindset and help them see that barrier repair for what it is, a marathon, not a sprint. So in this video, I'm going to give you the super simple 3-month framework that you can share with your clients, and it's all about setting realistic goals, getting them on track, and getting those amazing lasting results that make them clients for life. Now, that very first chat that you have with them is everything. It sets the stage for the entire journey. This is where we introduce them to month 1. So the goal of this month isn't perfect skin. It's not even close. The goal is just to calm everything down and stop the damage. We are putting out the fire. For the first couple of weeks, we put them on a skin diet, if you will. We take away all the things that could be causing trouble. Harsh cleansers, scrubs, fragrances, all of it. Their routine needs to be almost laughably simple. A gentle cleanser that doesn't strip their skin and a really good barrier cream. That's it. Now, by the end of this first month, they should start to feel the difference. Their skin might feel a little less tight, not so itchy, and it won't be freaking out at every little thing. But you have to be really clear with them at this point. It's not going to look perfect yet. They might still have some redness and even breakouts. And all of that is okay. We're just calming the storm and giving the skin the tools that it needs to start patching up the wall. So think of it this way. We're asking them to trade a quick thrill of a harsh active for a long-term win of having healthy skin, happy skin even. Now, okay, so once the fire is out and things are stable, we can then start to rebuild, and this is going to bring us to month 2. Now we can finally start to slowly, and I mean slowly, add things back that will help the skin get stronger. Around week 5 or maybe 6, we can introduce one and only one new serum or active agent. If their main issue is that tight, dehydrated feeling, you can think of things like hyaluronic acid or something with natural moisturizing factors, for example. If they're dealing with a lot of redness, you can bring in something that contains ingredients like vitamin D panthenol or CM glucan, just as a few examples. The key here is to watch and wait how their skin is handling it. Does it still feel good? We are looking for a slow and steady improvement in their skin. Their skin should look and feel calmer and more comfortable. We're basically teaching the skin how to be resilient again. This is usually where clients get a little bit antsy. They're feeling better, so they want to throw everything they had in their big old routine back in. But you have to be better in coaching them and keep them on the plan, because otherwise the skin will just backtrack. So we are just not ready for the strong stuff yet, and you gotta keep reminding them about that. Okay, month 3 is where we lock in all that hard work and start to look to the future. In month 3, the barrier should be getting much stronger and happier, and we can handle a bit more, which means that they're finally going to start to tackle some of those other concerns that the clients have on their wish lists, if you will. If they want to work on things like pigmentation or fine lines, now is when we can think about carefully adding in a gentle active that will target that. And I mean gentle and step by step. So it might be something like a mild vitamin C or a non-irritating retinol, Basically, we start them on just a couple of things a few times a week, and we watch their skin like a hawk for any signs of troubles. By the end of this month, they should have a routine that works, a routine that keeps their barrier happy and resilient, and now we can create their long-term maintenance plan. And this will be their core barrier supporting products plus any gentle actives that they are using. And also, you need to teach them what to do if they have a flare up in the future because of stress or travel or hormones. They need a game plan in place. So the question I usually get is, great, how do I explain all of this to a client without their eyes glazing over? And you don't just tell them. You have to show them. That's the secret. Personally, I love using a simple one-page handout that I call the 3-month barrier rebuild roadmap. Now, this is a visual guide for their journey, and it just serves as a reminder. So stop 1 is relief. Our goal is to calm things down, and the action plan is to simplify the routine. Stop 2 is to rebuild. Our goal is to get stronger, and the action is that we want to add 1 helpful serum or ingredient at a time. And pit stop number 3 is resilience. Our goal is to future-proof the skin, and the action is going to carefully add 1 of the gentle actives to accomplish what they have on their wish list. Now, when they can see the plan, it feels so much more manageable to clients. It shows them that you have a strategy and that it helps them see that there's light at the end of the boring tunnel that they're stuck in their minds. This is a total game changer for keeping clients on track, and it's so important because we want them to have really good outcomes. So, to wrap all this up, rebuilding a barrier is literally at least a 3-month marathon. It is not a 3-day sprint. A month 1 is for relief, month 2 is for rebuilding, and month 3 is for resilience, maintaining resilience in the long run. Honestly, walking your clients through a clear, structured plan like this is one of the most valuable things you can do. It builds so much trust, it makes sure that they actually follow through, and it gets them those incredible, lasting results that make them stick with you forever. This kind of long-term thinking is exactly what we dive into the Professional Skin Assessment Mastery Program, and we focus on the relationship, not just the skin condition. Okay, guys, thank you so much for sticking with me through this whole series on the skin barrier. I really do hope that it's given you a new way of looking at things and given you more confidence in the treatment room. If you found it helpful, I'd love if you could share and subscribe, and I will see you next week.